So this is the time. Let me tell y'all a story. This is the time. So I got my producer tag from Sauce Walka. If you haven't heard the tag, this is how it goes.
Yo, Meen, spray that shit.
Okay, boom. So, this was back in, I want to say 2020. This was back in 2020 or 2021. I can't remember. Actually, let me find out because I actually do want to remember. I'm not gonna lie, chat. This was actually let me hold on. Drill spill, bro. 2021. Holy, I bet. Fuck it. All right, so 2021. This was around September, October, right? This was around September, October, right? And there's this rapper. So there's a rapper named 4Time. He's a local Queens rapper. If you know, you know. And he hits up Doomy, and he's like, "Yo, gang, I got this video I want you to shoot, and I have the song. I have the song with Sauce Walka, and I need you to shoot the vid. Can you come to the city? Can you come to Times Square?" Doomy was like, "I bet." Boom, hung up. And then I think Doomy tells me, I don't know. Doomy tells me it was last minute, bro. Doomy's like, "Yo, bro, I got this shoot with 4Time. He about to link Sauce Walka and in Times Square. We out." I'm like, "I bet we out. So we go to the city, Times Square, bro. It takes like at least like a fucking hour to get to the city, right? We get to the city, we see Sauce. We at Times Square, bro. Mind you, bro. As a videographer, bro, Times Square is probably the worst place you can shoot at, bro. You can't control any of the lights. It's all different lights from everywhere. You can't. It's not a controlled environment. It is very difficult for a videographer to shoot, right? So we get to Times Square. I know it's Sauce Walka. The Maybach's outside, bro. I see the Maybach. And I could just hear, ooh. So we spot it. Doomy calls 4Time. He's like, "Yo, where you at? We just got here." 4Time like, pull up right here. So we go, we link him. We see 4Time, dap him up. I see Sauce Walka. We dap him up. I was like, "Oh shit, that's Sauce Walka, bro." But I'm not trying to fan out, bro. Cause like there's people there's mad people, bro. We in Times Square, bro. So there's mad people around us, bro. So people already like recognize him. And not only that, bro, we're shooting a music video. And not only that, bro, this man got the Maybach truck bouncing up and down, bro. So of course it's a scene. It's a movie scene. People are attracted. People's like, "What's going on?" People are watching, etc. Right? But like luckily, like Sauce Walka, like he had his like people around him, so like they were like basically like security. Right? So Doomy gets like 3 scenes at that one location, and then he tells 4Time like, "Yo, bro, we gotta head back to the studio and so I could get green screen shots." Doomy's like, Sauce Walka and 4Time like, "I bet, just send the Addy, we got to the studio." Method, bro. That's the method, bro. That was always the method, bro. Whoever Doomy ends up shooting with, whatever artist he ends up shooting with, bro, we gonna bring him back to the studio to finish the video. And not only that, guess what? We got a studio. Y'all need studio time? Oh, I make beats. Oh, and I record. Let's get to work. Type shit, you know? So we get back to the studio. Me and Doomy, we're like setting up for the video. He's setting up the green screen, right? Cause he wants to get green screen shots. So so we're at the studio. We're waiting for Sauce Walka and 4Time, right? They come to the studio, bro. When I tell you, bro, they came. It must have been like fucking 10, like it must have been like 15 to 20 people, chat. I'm not gonna lie, bro. They was deep. Holy. And I was used to it. I was just like, bro, that's how rappers be, bro. Whenever like rappers always roll with like a huge entourage. So I was just like, cool. At the time, we only had the B room, and the A room was still in development. And we didn't have the S room. The S room was just an office at the time. So the only place we could record was the B room, right? So everyone ended up going to the B room. 4Time and everybody, his people in the B room. Sauce Walka and his people in the B room. And we chilling, right? I don't think Sauce Walka gets to the studio at that moment. Or I don't know what happened, bro. I think he was just chilling in his car, bro. I don't know. Something was happening, right? But everyone was here. Everyone, like, his people were here, right? So, you know what the funny thing is, too? This is the first time I met ASAP Ills. Funny enough. And like, as I tell the story, y'all can kind of, like, pick up, like, oh, okay, like, this is kind of how, like, Drill Spill, the tape I had co-produced for ASAP Ills and Sauce Walka, is how it kind of came about. So this is the first time I'm meeting ASAP Ills. It's the first time I'm meeting, like, Sauce Walka's, like, entourage. And, like, bro, you know what's funny? Like, that wasn't even the first day I recorded Sauce Walka, bro. I was, like, recording, like, his other artists, like 4 Mike DZ. Shout out 4 Mike DZ, too. Bro, you know what's mad funny, too, bro? Not that day. So I guess we didn't end up recording Sauce Walka that day. Because I don't know what happened, bro. I honestly don't know what happened. Because, like, 4Time came to the studio, but, like, since Sauce Walka didn't end up pulling up, we ended up postponing the video shoot to, like, the next day or something, right? But Doomy had to leave. So Doomy was like, yo, bro, just, like, situate this, handle this, and then do what you got to do. I was like, okay, cool, boom. I believe Sauce Walka ends up coming anyways, and I'm talking, it's just me and him out in the lobby, bro. And I'm not gonna lie, bro, this is the first time I'm meeting, like, a celebrity, bro. Like someone kind of, like, this is, like, the biggest, like, rapper I've ever worked with. So I'm kind of, like, I'm kind of, like, taken back. I'm like, oh shit, like, I see his chain, bro. His grills, his diamonds are shining, bro. His earrings, bro. Bro got money hanging out of his pocket. He got a backwood in his hand. He got a cup right here, bro. He got the backwood in his hand. He's like this. He's like, oi. What's spilling, man? What's spilling? I'm like, yo, bro, what's the word? So I bring up studio prices, right? And then he was just like, yo, bro, like, let's work. Like, you feel me? Let's work. Like, you want to work? Let's lock in, bro. Like, this shit ain't about nothing, bro. Like, I could pay you. You see all this money, I could pay you. But if I give you these verses and we finna lock in, bro, this shit finna pay you even more. I was like, you know what? I bet it's cool, bro. So what ended up happening, bro? And at the time, in the moment, it may not have been the best decision business-wise, because shit, bro. Cause, bro, they came to the studio at like 11 p.m., bro. They didn't leave the studio until like 8, 9 in the morning, bro. Like, every time they came to the studio, bro, they would not leave until like they'd be in the studio for like 12 hours. 12 to 14 hours, bro. Some people would end up falling asleep, have a whole REM cycle, wake up, go back to sleep again, and then leave because the studio session is ended. Or I gotta be like, yo, bro, y'all gotta leave respectfully. I'm leaving right now, bro. So, water break. So, boom, right? We end up blocking in. I don't know how many songs we recorded that night, but I was just playing him beats, bro. I was just playing him mad beats. I wish I had photos from that year, bro. The only reason why I didn't take a lot of photos, bro, because at that time, bro, I was genuinely just a studio rat, bro. Like, I didn't care how I looked. If I had, like, bro, I was wearing ice cream, bro. I was wearing ice cream and H&M fucking jeans, bro, and, like, Air Forces, bro. I look so goofy, bro. But at the time, bro, I was just like, yo, I'm gonna be the next Pharrell, gang. Like, they not seeing the vision, bro. And you got all these like, bro, there was so many people, bro. So I wish I got in a picture, but like I said, like at the time, bro, I was like a studio rat, bro, you know. So like I didn't care too much about like my appearance or like how I dressed and stuff. Which in hindsight, producers, chat, remember this. If you want to be, if you want to be successful and you want to be a, if you want to be a successful producer and you're in this music industry, your drip is everything. Your drip is everything. And that's one of the gems Doomy told me from like the very fucking beginning. That was the first thing he ever said, bro. He's like, yo, bro, get your fucking drip up, gang. Like, get your drip up. Any money you get, any check you get, gang, put that into drip. Because, chat, understand this. This goes into the psyche of people. There's a reason why certain jobs have uniforms. There's a reason why certain corporate jobs require you to wear a suit and tie and button-down shirts and, you know, the whole formal attire. There's a reason why. And guess what? That same formula is applicable to the entertainment / music industry. Which is why how you look, how you dress, how your hair is, how your beard is, how fit you are, what type of shirt you wearing, if you got chains, if you got earrings, if you got some fly ass jeans, if you got some fly shoes, bro. You always gotta get fly, bro. Why? Because this is the industry. This is your uniform. People, it's like this, bro. And this is real gems right here. It's like this. If a person, bro, you could have zero money, bro. You could be negative $35 in your bank account. You just spent some money and now you called the overdraft fee. And now you owe the bank $40. Again, you could be negative 40 in your bank account. But understand this, if you got a Amiri shirt, Amiri pants, fuck it, some fly ass shoes, bro, a fly ass hat, bro, and you go in front of an A&R right now, bro, they gonna think you somebody, gang. You automatically get stripes once your drip is up, bro. That's law. It's just law. It's law, chat. It's law. So all my producers out there, any check y'all get, but yeah, obviously invest in your equipment, invest in like subscriptions, invest in VSTs, etc. But after you're done with that, invest in some drip. Get fly, chat. Get fly. Start looks maxing, bro. That's why all that shit is important now, bro. So at the time, bro, like unfortunately, bro, I wasn't making enough money, bro. So it's like I couldn't even afford shit like that, bro. But aside from that, bro, I had the talent, bro. Like I was like, I bet, like, no, I could. My beats is fire, bro. Cause like, bro, I put on one beat, bro. Sauce Walker's like, load it up. I put on the next beat, load it up. Third beat, load it up, bro. Bro, excuse me. Me and Sauce Walker done made like, chat, we done made like fucking 10 songs in like 3 days, bro. To the point where like, bro, like I remember one time, bro, Sauce Walker was in the booth. He was recording a verse, bro, and I could hear him falling asleep, bro. So I opened the door. I'm like, yo, you good, bro? Like, what's up, bro? Like, let's record. He's like, my bad. Oh, wait, let's drip. Oh, wait, let's drip. You feel me? So we were recording. I don't know what song it was, bro, but while I'm recording Sauce Walker, he goes, yo, what's your producer tag? And I'm like, it's Yo Meen, play that shit. Cause at the time I was using the Big Loud tag. And this was like the original Big Loud tag. This wasn't even like the pitch down, you know? This was just the regular tag. So he's like, yo, what's your producer tag? Like, yo, it's Yo Meen, play that shit. And then He was like, I bet, punch me in. He was like, and then you get this.
Yo, Meen, spray that shit.
I was like, no fucking way. I was like, no way! Let's go! I made it. I thought I made it. I genuinely thought I made it. I got a producer tag from the Sauce Walka. Holy. I genuinely thought I made it, bro. Because couple months later, not even couple months later, bro, literally like 2-3 weeks later, bro, I want to know a funny story too, bro. Y'all want to know a funny story? Look, so we was recording so much, right? We was recording so much, chat, that we were in this room. We were in this room, right? I was recording one of Sauce Walka's mans. I think it was 4 from Mike Deezy, right? I'm right here, sitting right here, like this, just like this. I'm like, you ready? You ready? You ready to punch in? Bro, bro, when I tell you, chat, when I tell you, there must have been like 20 motherfuckers in this room, bro. There's one person right here, one person right here, one person right here. You got one person all the way back here. You got someone right here. You got someone trying to come in, like, oh, let me listen to this. Bro, everybody's smoking a backwood. You got someone smoking grabo, bro. There must have been, like I said, there must have been like 20 people in here, chat. And I'm right here, I'm trying to record. Chat. To all my engineers, if you think y'all had a hard session, no, think again, bro. Think again. Think about, if you ever been to Doomsday and you've been in the C room, bro, think about this. Just imagine yourself being in the C room at Doomsday with 20 rappers in this room. You can't. You'd probably pass out. But guess what? That's what made me who I am today, chat. Understand this. That's what made me who I am today, chat. If I didn't go through that, bro, and trust me, in the moment, bro, it was probably one of the worst things I could ever go through, bro. Cause you gotta understand, bro, being an engineer, bro, if being an engineer to a rapper who's not, like, if you're not their go-to engineer, and it's like your first time like recording with the artist, bro, like to a certain extent, it's a little demeaning, cause like you gotta understand the attitude of a rapper, bro. Like it's the I don't give a fuck. It's the bravado, like, bitch, punch me in, huh? It's, you know what I'm saying? So it's like dealing with that. You got 20 motherfuckers. I can't barely move, bro. Like, and not only that, I'm trying to record, bro. One person get off a mic, there's somebody else get on the mic. They're like, yo, punch me in, bro. It's just back to back, bro. To the point, bro, it got to the point where I had to stop sessions because I was like, you know what, gang, I can't record anymore. And it get to the point where rappers would be like, please, oh, please. And not only that, bro, I was a producer at the same time. So it was just like, yo, gang, play me some beats. And like that would always be like it was always a trick. It was always like a way for people to like somehow get their way to record with me, bro. They'd always just be like, yo, gang, punch, like, I'm jacking this beat, bro. So producers, all my producers out there, be mindful. if you're a producer who also happens to engineer, a lot of rappers will try to use the fact that they want to use your beat to have them record themselves for free. Sometimes that's fine. If you fuck with a rapper, go ahead. By all means, record them for free. But if it's just a client, then it's just like, nah, gang, get your money. You feel me? Get your money. But Drill Spill, I'm not gonna lie, I would do beat breakdown for this, bro, but these beats are so fucking old. These beats are from like 2020 to 2021, bro. Old beats, bro. I don't even think I could even find them, bro. But I feel like I feel like I do have the songs and I do have the sessions. So I'll pull up some of the songs if I do have it, but if I don't, it's alright. But yeah, Drill Spill, it took us like maybe like 5 days, bro. Chat. We was locked in damn near like every single day. Every single day they was coming to the studio for like 12 to 16 hours just recording music, bro. Cause oh yeah, at the time it was only C room and B room. So sometimes you'd have artists like recording the B room, and then while sessions are happening in the B room, you'd have some sessions in the C room as well. And that's the session I was talking about recently when like, man, like 20, not recently, but like where there's like 20 plus fucking like rappers in the C room that I'm trying to record. But 5 days, we finished the tape. Tape comes out. Funny enough, the tape comes out like 3 days before my birthday. So I was just like, this is a fire ass birthday gift, bro. I'm like, I couldn't have asked for a better birthday gift. I'm not gonna lie. I couldn't have asked for a better birthday gift. So, shit, bro. Shout out Sauce Walka and shout out the Sauce Familiar, bro. Shout out TSF and shout out Sauce Walka, yeah.